Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family, to the Paris Saint-Germain versus Manchester City game preview. Paris Saint-Germain obviously set to play Manchester City at the Parc des Princes, 22nd of January, this Wednesday, 21 Central European time. Near the cheeky time zones. Manchester City are coming into this game with probably the best form they've had in this season, maybe apart from the beginning of the season. 4 victories in their last 5 games, including a 6-0 hammering of Ipswich Town in their most recent game. Missing players for Manchester City in this game will be Jeremy Doku, Nathan Ake, and Oscar Bob. We do have to mention that Omar Marmoush, Khosanov, and Reyes, all new Manchester City acquisitions, will not be featuring in this game. Here's Manchester City's predicted lineup. In goal, Ederson. Defense, Ricky Lewis, Akanji, Diaz, and Gvardiol. In midfield, Bernardo Silva, Kovacic, and Kevin De Bruyne. And up in attack, Phil Foden, Savio, and Erling Braut Haaland. Obviously, with Doku missing this game, Foden has been switched to a right wing, and Bernardo Silva takes the midfield spot. But apart from that, it's pretty much the same City. They've always been playing, always a 3-2-2-3 pretty much, or a 3-2-5. Same animation. Weaknesses, as said, those wide centre backs. Akanji is more better than Gvardiol, but for me, Gvardiol, Savio, De Bruyne with no legs, and Kovacic, for me, that's the weak side in the City side. And obviously, they have De Bruyne, Haaland, Foden. Offensively, Savio can be a bit unpredictable as well. But the ones to watch from the City side, obviously, has to be Kevin De Bruyne. Even though Haaland will be the potential goal scorer, I think Kevin De Bruyne will be the toughest guy in the City side. He has experience. Maybe he doesn't handle the pressure that well, but I don't know how much pressure we will put on the City side. But Kevin De Bruyne, one to watch for this City side. Moving on to Paris Saint-Germain, they're coming in with great form. 5 victories in their last 5 games, including a 2-1 difficult win versus Arsenal away. Missing players for Paris Saint-Germain will only be Ibrahima Mbaye, the 16-year-old who's out injured. And Paris Saint-Germain have some positive news with Marquinhos, Ousmane Dembele, and Achraf Hakimi all set to start this game. We do have to mention Kvicha Kvaratskhelia will not be available to Paris Saint-Germain this game. Here's Paris Saint-Germain's predicted lineup. In goal, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Defense, Achraf Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, and Nuno Mendes. In midfield, Warren Zaire-Emery, Vitinha, and João Neves. And up in attack, Ousmane Dembele, Desiree Doué, and Bradley Barcola. It was a small opportunity that Kangi Lee would start this game, but I've checked all the predicted lineups, and what I thought a bit beginning before the game, it's set to be Desiree Doué who is starting this game. And as you can see, Paris Saint-Germain have that fluid attack with Ousmane Dembele, Desiree Doué, and Bradley Barcola. It could still be Dembele in the false 9 position. Maybe Barcola goes a bit center. Maybe it's Doué off the left. We'll have to wait and see. But obviously the goalkeeper we know about, the defense we know about, and the midfield we know about. And wants to watch for PSG in this game obviously has to be Ousmane Dembele. He scored 6 goals in his last 5 games, and if there's any game where Dembele can score for us, it has to be this game. Ousmane Dembele has to step up and show us that he can do it in the league, in the cup, in the Trophée du Champion, and most importantly, the Champions League. And that's why I'm predicting a 3-1 victory to Paris Saint-Germain. I believe we're coming in as the favorites into this game, and we should be the favorites, and we should be confident in Paris Saint-Germain picking up all 3 points in this game. It will be a tough game. Paris Saint-Germain will have to play a 9 or at least a 10 out of 10 game against City. Even though City with their bad form and some missing players like Rodri and so on, this is still Manchester City. This is still a side that has reached Champions League finals, Champions League semi-finals consistently over the last period. So we have to take them seriously. We cannot absolutely underestimate the City side despite how poor they've been this season. But I'm going with a 3-1 victory to Paris Saint-Germain. Let's get it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this preview. That's been it from boy PSG, and as usual, allez Paris.